Now, can you hear me? Hello, please. Can you hear me, please? Okay. Can you hear me? Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, today we are going to explore more, and I want to say well done to those who practice before today. The more you practice, the more you understand, and the more you become pro. Now, today we are going to try and just start a new thing, and I want us to build something else. Okay. She's saying hello. I want us to build something else today. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I want us to build a fan, and the fan we want to build, we will. Our plan is to create a. Uh, we are going to create on button and off button for our fan, and what we are going to do with it is that will help us to be able to, it will help us to dive in more into some areas. Okay. uh Sally U and Tamilore. Okay, guys, welcome. Now let me delete. If you want to delete this character, you click this button here. Look at it. Please focus on the screen, and if you can't see it clearly, increase your resolution. Now let me click on motion. I don't know, my I need to close my uh, Scratch because it's showing. Okay, let me create new. Okay, new. Okay, beautiful. Let me delete this one. Yeah. Now, when I delete that character, something happened to. Okay, let me add that character. If we are going to build a fan, I think we need to look for something that look like fan. Let me search if we can get anyone. Oh, it's not type. Can't type it. Okay, fan. Nothing look like fan here. Let's click this. I think this one look like fan. This button 5 look like a fan. Then okay, please, you can comment and I will see your comment. Hey, welcome. Now, uh how do we create a fan here? The first thing we are going to do is that we are going to follow the full simple step. But this simple step, we are not going to stay there, but I just want you to understand what we are planning to do. Okay, now okay, yeah, I'm adjusting my seat. Okay, yeah. Okay, calm down. You can sit down. Okay, now sorry. Okay, from what we have here, let's go to the first thing is our event. What can trigger our fan? Let's just first use this one. This when flag clicked, and then let's put this rotation here. This turn 15 degree, turn to the right 15 degree. When you put it here and you click fan, when you click it, you can see it's just moving. But this is just the basic level. If we want our fan to be moving when we click this thing once, because now you need to click it multiple times before the fan will move, we come to control. When after you click control, you can use forever, because now let me explain this control to you. In programming, we call it loop. Now LOOP, loop is repetition of something. Okay, as I was saying, loop is repetition. Now this forever means if I clap my hands once, each time, let's say each time you click the flag, I clap my hands. If I put this inside this forever, it means it will be like this. Repetition, repeating that task. And when we put this under when flag click and we click the flag, what happened? You can see the fan rolling, and that is it. This is just concept when it comes to the simple concept that I can use to explain loop. Now let me stop the fan. This is not what we want. Actually, we want a fan that we can use. For example, let's say okay, let's use yes and no. Yes is for on and no is for off. Let's use Y as our on button. I need to delete this one now, this event. I will need to come in. Can you see this one that followed the flag? You can see when space key pressed. You can, please don't practice now, just watch. After the class you can practice everything, and you can come back to this video and rewatch so that you can understand, because if you are doing it at the same time, sometimes you will not get it. You will click on this space here and change the key to Y. When you put this one here, even if you click this flag 150 times, you can see I'm clicking it, it won't work. Because why? The event is Y. Now let me press Y button. Y. Okay, this is what happened now. As I click Y button, then our fan is rolling. Now I think we have on button. How do we create off button? I wish I can see your screen right now so that you can do some stuff for me, so that I can see what you plan. And that will take us to another step. If we try to create another event and change this one to n, and then we put our, and then we start, and then we press n. Now right now I'm pressing n. I'm pressing n right now, and it's not working. It means this method, we can't use this method. I need to delete this. We need to get off button to work. If we want to use off button, there is something called repeat until. Do you see it here? Repeat until. Let me explain this to you. This works like this. When you use this, what you are saying is, because the difference between repeat until and forever is that forever will just be performing the task like forever. Nothing will stop it. But repeat until means repeat this task until this. It means we can say, when I press Y, repeat this task until I press N. And that will help us to create on and off button. Now, let me delete forever because we can't use it. Let me visit. Let me use this now. If I put this, it will still work. But we just need something here, because it will repeat this task until we put something here. Now, so we need to go to where can we get what we are going to put now. Sensing allows us to have something like key space pressed. Now this key space pressed, we need to change it to N. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Now we need to change this to N, and then we drag it and put it here. When you do that, now let me press Y. Our fan will just be rolling until now. What's our off button? N. Wow. And that is it. That is how to create a fan that have on and off button. But can we increase the speed of our fan? Yes, I think so. Okay, let's do this. What we have here is 15 degree. If we change this 15 degree to 5 degree and press Y, what happened to our fan? Our fan is very slow. What if we change it to 1? 1. Oh, this one is very, very slow. But that 15, if we change it to 45, what happened to our fan?
It goes very
fast. Okay, now our fan is a little bit small, and also we want something big that will also look like a fan. But there is something we have not used before, and the thing is called custom. This will help us to also design. If I want to make this thing to look like a little bit like a fan, because I think it's wide and it's looking like plus and multiply.
It's called costumes.
It's
called costumes.
Yes, costumes. What did I call it?
Costume.
What did I call it?
Custom.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. Did I call it that? Okay. Now let's click here. Here. And see the button I'm using. This is called eraser. When you click this, let me click this. You can edit your own to whatever you want to see. and then yes, and then yes, and then yes. Now I just delete that part so that my fan will look like blade, right? Okay. Okay, think I'm glad for myself for this. Now we'll come back to the code and press Y. Okay, and let me off it. Okay, now the next thing is this. Let me change this so that okay, let me do this. Okay, wait, relax. Now I want us to make, I want our fan, anytime we on it, our fan should become big and then go back to the normal size when we off it.
I don't. That is like an animation.
Yes, I want the fan to be big because that will make it cool. It's small, but anytime we off it, the fan should go down. Now let's visit where now okay, looks. Now set size to 100%. 100% means the same size. If I put it here now, when I press Y, I'm working on this code. Then after pressing Y, the code will activate this one, which means my big size should come here and then put okay, and then I'll drag this here. Let me put this and type 300. Now when I press Y, oh okay, when I press N, oh, our fan is not going down. Now we need the same, and then we'll now say 100 and then we put it here. When I press Y, what happened? You can see it's big and it's ready. And when you press N, please press N. Press N now. Small, and it stops. Now this is how we can do a lot of things. In fact, if you want to add sound when we press our on button, let's make it cool. Cool sound. There's a sound here called, let me press it. Okay, let's use this. Okay, this. Okay, what do you want us to do?
I can change the sound.
Wow. Let's use sound. Okay, somebody say let's use sound. Okay, we are using sound now. Okay, no, I don't want to change sound now. Okay, let's put it here. This is the sound. When I click it, you can hear the sound. Now let me put it here. When we press on, when we press off, no sound. But let's put another sound when we press off. On, off, on, off, on, off. Okay, and that is it for our fan. Is there anything else we can do to this fan?
Change its color.
Change color. Okay, What do we need? What do we need to click before we can change the color?
Costumes.
And then we want to change the color. Okay, let's change the color of our fan to red. And then let's click on, if we use paint, you can see, as I've not even clicked it, and you can see what is happening. You can pour it, but if you use this one, you can paint it like this. You can just click. Can you see? But if we use paint, you can pour in your paint, and that is it. We've changed it to red. Or is there any other color you think? Now let's press. Oh, our fan is okay. Okay, someone just asked us now that can we make our fan change color when we on it, and also change color when we off it? Oh, I think that is cool too. Change color when we on it and change color when we off it. Okay. Yes. And this is it. What do we click? Yeah. Okay. Let's delete this one. Duplicate. Can you see? I right click here, right click, and then I duplicate. When I duplicate, I can click here, change the color to
Orange.
It's not easy to get this color here right now, but let me just use any random color like this, right? Okay, this too is not bad. Sorry. And then this is the first one. Let's call this one red. No, let's call this one fan or blade A, and this one blade B. Okay. Okay. Now blade B
And blade A.
Okay, let's pour in yes, and this and this. Okay, we have two color now, right? Okay. Anytime we want, when we on our fan,
Yes.
we want to use blade A, right?
Yes.
And when we off, we want to use blade B. And this is what we're going to do. Can you see under looks? You can see switch what?
Switch costume to blade.
Okay. Switch costumes to, you put it up here, and then you pick blade A, and then
Blade B.
and then come down here and put blade B. Should we try it?
Yes.
And you see that?
Yes.
Okay, what if we want to be changing the colors? What if we want to be changing the color, like we want the color to be changing during the time the blade when the fan is working, right?
Yes.
You will just come here and use nest. Can you see nest costume?
Yes.
And you put it here, right? Why? Can you see that is switching between red, blade A and blade B, right? And then when you off it, go back to that same post color. Do you understand?
Yes.
And that is it. And that is it. And another thing we can do is there's something here that we have not even explored here in operators called pick random
1
number
to 10.
This is 1 to 10, but we can change it. What we have here is 45, right? We can say pick random number between 5 to 45.
Okay.
Now, what this means is when we drop it here, our fan is not going to be stable when it comes to speed. Yes, because the speed will just be going between 5 and 45, 5 and 45. And let's try that. Let's see. No, this cannot work. We need to press Y. Press Y.
Okay.
Can you see? Can you see? It's switching to switch to 45, to switch to any number at all. Any number. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes.
It's not stable. It's just it's running fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow. Do you understand now? Okay. What if we do between 5 and whatever number? Let us put it here. Let us put it here. Okay, this is what we're going to do. To use this, let's maintain our 45, right? Right? And then, okay, what if we want our we want the fan size to be unstable, like switch from one size to another. Okay, someone just say we should use 100 speed. 100. Okay. 45 to 100. It's dancing, right? You know what is going on now?
Yes.
I think the fan is so fast that what we are seeing is just as if it's dancing. It's looking as if it's dancing. Okay, I think guys, you can see what happened when we use 100. It's dancing. Let's change the speed to 40. Yeah, 40. 40 is better. Let's off it now. Now we want to be changing. Let me delete this next question. We want the size to be unstable, and then when we off our fan, the size should. And if you want to see anything, please drop it in the comments. Anything you want to say, drop it there, and then we will do it live. Now we want the size to be unstable, right?
Yes.
Okay, see, the size we have here before is 300. Let's remove it because we want it to be here. We want it to be here. Now our 300 size is with our fan. By the time we press this, yes, it's still maintaining the 300, and but when we off it, it goes back. Yes, but let's change this. Let's use operator. Anything you want to see, please, you can comment. You can put it in comment. Now let's use random, right? Between 100, no, between 200 to 300, or between 350. What this means is that between 200, it can be 190, 180, 300, anything, but we just know it won't be stable. Now let's change this 300 to random number between 200. Okay, let's see what will happen. Still say we should use 2000 for the speed. 2000. Okay, we'll try it, but let's first focus on our size. But let me try the 2000 first. Let's do 2000. Please do not give us any other number. Okay, nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Just dancing mode.
Yes, just dancing mode. Let's return it to 45, and then let's put our size with random number, and then let's press Y.
Ooh.
Do you see what is going on? Huh?
Yes.
It's changing from 200 to 350. But let's just off our fan. Let's change it from this 200 to from 50, and that's when you're going to see the difference from 50 to 350. Why? Can you see? It's just switching from one thing to another, from one thing to another. Okay, and that is it when it comes to using random number. Okay, what else can we do? Tell me, what else they want us to do to our fan? Well, let's first remove this unstable number.
Make a body?
To make it 300 back. Okay. Now, okay. I won't give it a backdrop. Someone say, can I give it a backdrop? Yes, backdrop is here. You come to this side of the screen called stage, and you click it. Here, if you click on backdrop, you can see what's happening here. You have backdrop here. When you click it, it's just plain white, and you can click here and choose a backdrop. Which backdrop fit in? I think this bedroom 3 or 2, or let's use this. Okay, right? And then go back to our code, and let's add another backdrop. No, don't let us touch anything on backdrop. Let's just go back to our fan and try. Okay, that is it. Now when we off it, what happened? When we on it, when we off it, what else do you want to see in our fan, please? Somebody say let's use 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Don't try that before. Let's try it and see. 4, 5, 6. It's good. It's coding. You can try anything. Why? This dancing mode.
This dance.
Dancing. Oh my god. Dancing again.
It doesn't seem like it's going fast, but it seems like it's eating something. Its head.
Yes. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Stop. Let me know. And 45 is still our best shot. Actually, there's something we can do, but it will be a little bit difficult and you may not understand now. but maybe next class, that's on Monday, be able to dive into that, because we should be able to change the speed even when the fan is on. We should be able to change speed. Yes, when you're on your fan you can change the speed, but if I introduce that to you now, that may be maybe something like, but let me just wait till okay, and let's remove. Okay, now our fan is stable, and if you want to save this project, you click File, save to your computer, and then coding class. Let me create a folder called project and fan, and save. Even if I delete this thing, see, yes, I can load it back. Let's come here, click load from computer, and click on project fan. Yes, I'm going to drop something on WhatsApp today, or I will send a link to you. You are going to open it. We're going to work on that too next week, Monday. We're going to work on that together by 5 o'clock next week, Monday. 19. You just want us to be changing speed. Okay, guys, and that is it for this. Since I'm not seeing any question here, if you have any question, please drop. If you have any question, drop before we close. And I believe you understand it, and you should be able to do this on your Scratch. Please try, practice, and you can drop your project on WhatsApp. Actually. And let me see, you can drop your project on WhatsApp. Make sure you practice, please. Make sure you practice everything you see here. You'll be able to come up with new ideas, new things to work with. You'll be able to do things that you don't know how to do before, and you'll be able to learn beyond. And please don't go for projects that have been designed before. Try and come up with something, and that is why I'm trying on my best. Put it somewhere, put that dot on it. That's why I'm trying on my best. Put that dot on it. That's why I'm trying on my best to get something we can relate with, something that you don't see anywhere, so that you'll be able to learn. Now let me see if there's any question. Let's use variables. We're going to use variables on Monday. Do you understand? We use variables on Monday. Not for this project, for another one, because now we already have whatever we want our fan to do. We already have it. Our fan is running fast. Our fan is even dancing that time, right? Fan was dancing. Now we can. Oh my God! Somebody's dancing beside me here. Okay, we can. What we can do is to let me just see this ball. Let me see this ball. Let me tell the fan to switch to that ball. Oh, that's even switch to the ball. Why do you switch to ball? Right? Switch back.
Switch back, fan. Or I'll give you a star.
I'm telling the fan to switch back, but it's not. Okay, somebody is saying something. What do we use variable for? Okay, we use variables there. One thing is, for example, let's say we want to turn this fan to game. right? We can actually do something with the fan and turn it to game. Let's say, for example, we want the fan to be like appearing and disappearing, or moving from one location to another. Let's turn it to game so that you'll be able to understand, because that question too is very important. Let me show you, but we dive into variables well next week Monday, but let me just show you now. Variables, let me return our fan to 100. Okay, what we are going to do with this is that, let me off it. Let's put our size, because now we can turn this to game, and that's what I'm going to do now, so that we can use variables. Since you are asking me, let's put it here, our size here. Okay, let's try and put random number here and say between 10 to 150, and nothing is there yet. It's just changing from one thing to another. But we can there's something we can use here. We can actually say there is something in motion, I think. Yeah, go to random position. We can go to random position and run it. Let's do this. Can you see? But I think this is too fast. This is too fast. What we can do with this is to okay, let's put wait, so that each time our fan will be slow, don't worry, but we also have
it's in control.
Okay, let's control. Yes, wait time to 1 second, and let's try and see that. Can you see? We've turned it to a game now, and then how we are going to use our variables. Anytime I click on this, I have 1 point, right? You see the way I'm going after it. Let's do this. Anytime I click on this, mind you, I just click this full screen so that I'll be able to show you full screen. But let me just set, let me set this. Okay, now let's make our okay, each time I touch this, let's go to event when this sprint clicked, and then we want it to make sound. This is it.
Enough with the pop sound.
Can you see? Okay, if you want us to change this sound, let's change the sound to yes. Each time we click, we can just click here and just click record, and just click yes. And then anytime we click on yes, then let me change it to something fast,
yes,
and something soft,
yes.
Okay, and then we come here, and then each time we click it now, oh, let's change it to that recording and see.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now we want to put variables. Variables like let's put score. That anytime I get score.
That's good.
Score. Anytime I click this,
yes,
and we have 1 point, and that's variable. I just make a variable. I click make a variable, and then I come here. I will come here. Let me see. Where? Not here. Not sensing. Not control. Okay, it's in variable. Come here. change my variable by 1, and then I will change this one to score, and I will put it here, right? Can you see this code now? And then I will click my Y. If I get this fan and we have
Yes.
fan, you can see one. You can see one. That's one of the things you can use your variable for.
Yes.
2.
Yes.
3. Oh, I want to get it 2 times. Oh my god.
Yes.
That's it. And you can see what happened to our score. Now we have 6 scores. Do you understand?
Yes.
That's how to use variables.
Yes.
And that is it. And thank you for today. Next week we're going to work with something else. I will also introduce us to something else apart from Scratch that we also help the way we think and help everything about creating solution to things, and then it will just be problem that you need to find solution to, and that is it. Thank you for today. Let me save this. Save to your computer, and then fan. Save. It's asking me to replace, then I replace, and that is it. And thank you guys. If you have anything, and when you create your own project, please, you can show it on WhatsApp, but during the week some people actually create one or two things, and I like that. I like when you practice. I really like that. Let me visit for example, someone created this. Next time, please put your name in your project. Put your name in your project so that it will be very easy for us to locate. Someone created this project. I want to open it now so that we can see. Load, and if you and those that have I not saved it? Have I not saved the project? Let me click this one too. Okay, another one. Okay, this one is called dot sb3, and that's for that one. And then another project that someone created, what's it called? Ping pong game. Okay, ping pong game, and let's save it to sb3, and I'm going to open it now so that we can see together. Okay, someone created these projects, and let's open it. Okay, say fail to open file. Another one. Okay, this one actually open. Okay, I don't know who could please let me see the name.
This guy has got some talent for tutorials.
I made a game using Scratch, and okay, but most of the time you get this from tutorial actually. But one thing is, if you don't learn this thing stage by stage, or you don't have opportunity to ask questions, sometimes you won't be able to apply the knowledge to something else entirely. But let's see. Okay, this.
I once made this by myself.
Okay, this.
By deleted it.
This and this. This is actually nice, and let's see this, and you can see variable counting. Okay, Why is it going to one direction? Okay, and that is it. Now let me see another. I enjoyed the lesson. Thank you. What's name? Salihu. Let me bring out your comments. Let me see.
Thank you, and just keep coding.
I enjoyed the lesson, yes. And make sure you practice too, because I enjoy you two learning it. Let's save another project. The first project we were unable to open it. Maybe we didn't save it well, or they didn't save it well. Okay, and this is another one called my project. Let me see. Most of the time, please create a project around what you just learned. That will tell me you are following. Oh, I see this. I'm going to like this now. But let me see. Okay, this one is asking for name. We're going to do this one on Monday. This one is asking. Okay, it's flag. That's the event to trigger it. Let's just go and let's do that now. Okay, flag. Click flag.
Hello, my name is
Jasmine. Okay. What's your name? Okay. Why is it not pressing? Okay. My name. Okay. What's my name? Let me just put Dan. Or Dan. And then press okay. Wow. That's such a cool name. Okay. Okay. Do you? Okay. And I love this. I love the transition. How stuff switch the background to the sky, to the blue sky, and also ask me, do you know I love to be outside? Jasmine? Me too. Maybe I'm the bird now. But that is nice. Let me see what happened here. When you click it, okay, become size 24%. Now, I just click it again. Done. Okay, and then it switch background. Let me see what we can do apart from. Do you see now? I can expand on this project here. Let me just do this quickly. For those who have not seen something like this before, I can expand on this project here and just see this now. See what I'm going to do. I'll just drag this one up here. I can expand on it. Control. Can we make our bird fly?
Yes.
Let's try and make it fly. And then remember what I talked about that time when I talked about next costume, right? And then when I said and then let's make it move 10 steps. Let's see this. Oh, it's too fast. But right? But let's put control. Let's put wait time there so that.
Or wait 0.25.
0.3 actually. 0.3. Let's see. Wait seconds.
I was used 0.25.
Okay. Then you see, it's moving now. We're able to Dan. My name is Dan. Can you see? Jasmine, thank you for this. Thank you for this. And we also expand on what you are giving us. Thank you so much. Please, everyone should practice. Everyone should do that. Thank you, guys. And let me know what you think about the lesson today on WhatsApp.
Stay golden.
And then click like button on the video too. And then subscribe so that when we start next week, you just receive notification immediately. Subscribe and then click like button on the video. See you on Monday. Bye, guys. Bye. Zisana Zicha. Should I put your name there? Okay, maybe one day I'll just someone will click, and then you can click subscribe button, the red button. Now, do you know? Let's go and turn on our bird, and let's make it slow down a bit so that we can give Jasmine a bit. Let me disconnect this one or two things here, right? So that we can allow our bird to fly, right? Speaking about fly, 5 0 point what?
25.
0.1 to be very slow. Okay, it's not even very slow, but let's just be using that for goodbye. Bye, guys. Say bye.
Bye.
Yeah, see you guys.
See
Bye
you
bye.
on Monday.
On Monday.